How's it going, everybody? It's Sam coming at you with a different type of video that I have not done before. It's kind of a update and also recap about what had transpired this past weekend in Atlantic City. So let's just jump right into that first. So myself and Neptune, we were teaming together in hopes of getting that first place finish. As many of you know, if you've been keeping up the streams, we've been playing a lot of Halo 5. As many twos as we could before the tournament, and we were looking real good going to the tournament. The competition there was fun, and the games were good. Teams were decent, and the only downside, definitely, I gotta say, was there was just a lot of waiting around. That kind of happens every tournament, but especially with this being the side event, I don't know how it got out of hand, but it was a little bit. It was a little bit too long, I'd say. Besides that, though, it was still good competition, good fun. Whenever the matches were going down, Friday and into Saturday, we were undefeated. We didn't drop a match until we played Renegade and Shotzzy. Actually, the streams hadn't started yet, so we had beat them off stream. I believe in our winners round 4 or quarterfinals. And we beat them 3-1 initially. We came out hot, and we were able to take the series away. Then I think that was the first series, was us going into winners. Actually, no, that must have been winners semis with Renegade and Shotzzy, and then went into winners finals, I believe, against Denoxide and Pyretic. And they were obviously another one of the teams that we were looking out for, and we were going to not show any signs of complacency, so we came out hot against them. We were able to 3-0 them. They still put up a good competition, though, so we were able to pull that away, and we were sitting very pretty in grand finals. And then we had to wait quite a while again, but that's just the way tournaments roll. So we waited a while, and we of course figured that most likely Renegade Shotzzy were the duo to look out for. That's what we anticipated pretty much weeks and weeks in advance once we knew that they were actually going. So we were sitting already at Winterside Grand Finals, and then finally Grand Finals started up. It took so long because we had to get set up on main stage, and we started our series. I gotta say, we just had probably one of the craziest series, multiple rather, with, I don't even know how to say the multiple of series, but with Renegade and Shotzzy. We had 2 back-to-back best of 7s against them. First series was crazy just because it was back and forth. They'd win a game, we'd win a game, they'd win a game, we'd win a game, just like that for 7 games. And we ended up actually getting kicked off main stage because they were anticipating both the series to go all the way, and they wanted to just get on with the Halo Classic. They're like, get these advanced movement idiots out of here, basically. And we got moved back to feature station, then there's problems, and then we got kind of iced, both ourselves and Renegade Shotzzy. Oh yeah, update, spoiler, we lost game 7 against them, so the bracket reset. Still, we were feeling confident, though. We were like, we're here for a reason. These are good games. Like, there's no reason to fret. Like, we can easily still win this series and just take the W. Then, after waiting about 45 minutes, I believe, and then because of technical issues, and then moving to featured station off of main stage, we ended up starting to play them again. We go down 3 games, the first 3 games of this series. But the entire time, I knew what was wrong with the way we were playing, and I don't know what to really attribute it to. We were just playing a little bit different as a team together. But I kind of had the answer, and then we finally were able to just like snap into place and start taking games. And they took the first 3, then we took the next 3. So, like I said, the competition was super stiff between the both of our teams, and we couldn't quite pull away with the game 7 in the second series. However, I had a lot of fun playing against them, and even afterwards, I think Travis told me that Renegade didn't think that they were going to have too much trouble with this tournament, and we actually showed up. My as many of you know myself, I'm not really like a twos player, but these past like month, 2 months, I've really been getting into it and playing and trying to learn as much as I can. And honestly, I really learned, or I feel like I've grown as a player, that just some of the lessons and sort of ideas that I've taken from playing twos, and just the way the gameplay of it is so different from fours. However, I still think there's some things I can translate, and I wouldn't really take this experience for granted, because I think it's going to help me and benefit me in the future. So I'm really looking forward to competitions in the future. I think it's, no matter what, as many of you, that's my next point leading into this, is my competition, my drive for competition has just been reignited, I would say, these past couple weeks, really getting back into it. Still streaming, but really main focus being the competition, and I think that's just where my heart still lies with my impact as a player right now. Is I want to win something, and I want to try my best to achieve that. And I think with these games that transpired, especially with how close and how great they were with like some of the best twos players in Halo 5, and we were able to play so well, and like we had a hell of a series and had a lot of fun with it. So I think it just really sold me on I want to compete still. And with Halo being in the state that it is, I think it's best if I try and pursue something else for a little while. So that really is the big announcement. I already made it already, but for some of you, if you don't follow me on Twitter or social media or anything like that, and hadn't seen any of my tweets about it, here's just another official way of putting it, that I'm going to be stepping away from like the full-on streaming and full-on content that I've been doing for the past 6 months, 7 months. I think my efforts and my time is better spent right now with something that really could go off. I mentioned Apex as an example. I've been putting a lot of time into that, so I think that is currently where I'm looking at, trying to pursue competitions. But I mean, that could change. And I mean, maybe things change if Reach comes around, there's a bunch of money and a bunch of people are playing, and I'm going to play Reach no matter what, just to make that clear. And I'm still going to be making content, just to make that clear as well. It's just the sort of intensity, the scheduling that I've had for it has been, a couple months ago, for 4 or 5, 6 months, it was very strict and very consistent, and I feel like that's been dwindling a little bit, and that's just been the effect of I've played the game a lot. Halo 5 in particular, I played the game a lot, and it's hard to really want to do something that you've just done so much of. And to make it's really hard to produce content for the game right now, and it's hard to want to do that, and I think that is not very healthy for the content, for you guys. And so I think if I make it a little less consistent, but I'm still gonna make the content. I'm still gonna try and especially get like tip videos out, like I have been with the like Step Up Your Game series. I think that's very important videos to get out there for those that want to get into competitions, or really just enjoy that extra mental steps that they can be taking into their gameplay and with their initiatives, and maybe competing in the future. I think those are really good videos that I want to try and continue. It's just the consistency of it will just be not as frequent. So I think that is mainly what I wanted to talk about today. I know maybe some of you may be upset. Maybe you just dropped a sub. Maybe you donated $5, $10. I know somebody just donated $100 to me 2 or 3 weeks ago, and maybe that was for me to keep up the content. And I do feel bad in that regard. It really sucks. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I hope nobody really takes it too harshly, because I'm not going to be leaving Halo. This isn't indefinite. I'll be around, and I really will be around, and looking forward to Infinite, especially and then like I said, if Reach has some big impact or big reach, if Reach has a big reach, then maybe I'll be back again earlier than intended. But for now, I think I just want to try and step away and pursue competing in something else. Um, I think that's just about it. I know most of you will be understanding. To those of you that, like I said, may be upset, I'm sorry. But I think it's understandable in the state that we're in that I should be doing something that can benefit me as much as it can. And like I said, I'm still going to try and get some content out there. It's just not going to be what it has been for a while. So it's just going to be dialed back. I think it was important to at least let you guys know that follow on YouTube that may not follow me anywhere else or haven't been able to keep up the streams or anything like that. So just so you aren't in the dark about why I'm not streaming 3 or 4 days of the week or not playing Halo 5, all those kind of questions that you may have, this will be the video to kind of answer those questions. So I hope this video kind of clarifies things and is just a good update to let you know and to the sort of mind space that I'm in right now about what I'm thinking about, how I'm feeling about the content, about just my desires and what I'm thinking about for this next down period, or not next down period. We're still in a down period from where we're at to the next Halo. Yeah, I really appreciate those that have been supporting me these past 6-7 months. It's still been something that I wouldn't give away at all, the sort of experience and things I've learned from making content and how important some of these things are and how I should be cherishing what I had before. Honestly, I think it's been important to have this sort of time in between the Halos, between the installments, and sort of this drought has made me grow as a player and as an individual about what I can do. So I really can appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys that have been there with me. So I wish you all the best. I hope you all have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and be sure to stop on by the streams whenever I do go live, whenever that may be, and check out the next videos. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking about this, and even let me know, like right now in the comments. Be sure to let me know of some other video ideas that maybe you'd like to see, because maybe I'll try and step out of my bounds with making some other more unique videos with the lack of content or consistent content that you can expect for a little while. So maybe I can get some more unique ideas rather than just tips or just gameplay commentaries. So yeah, have a great one, guys. I really appreciate all the support again, and I'll see you guys later.